Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhaumik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts This Week on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place this week. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court of India and then move on to High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, then please do support us by liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. In a major development, a constitution bench of the Supreme Court has held that the request for reference of the case concerning the 2022 Maharashtra political crisis to a larger bench so as to re-examine the Apex Court's 2016 judgment in Nabam Rabia versus Deputy Speaker will be heard along with the merits of the case and not separately. The bench of Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices M.R. Shah, Krishna Murari, Hima Kohli and P.S. Narasimha passed the order on a batch of cases filed by rival factions of the Shiv Sena led by Uddhav Thackeray and Eknath Shinde in relation to the political crisis of 2022, which had led to a change in power in the state of Maharashtra. In a significant development, the Supreme Court of India has said that it will pass orders to constitute an expert committee to review the regulatory mechanism in light of the Hindenburg research report on the Adani group of companies and the consequent market impact. The bench comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice P.S. Narasimha and J.B. Pardewala, however, refused to accept the names proposed by the central government for inclusion in the proposed committee in a sealed cover. The Chief Justice of India also underscored during the hearing that the court cannot start with a presumption of regulatory failure. Ending a major controversy over the election of Mayor of Municipal Corporation of Delhi, the Supreme Court of India has held that nominated members of the municipal corporation cannot vote in the elections for mayor. The Supreme Court also ruled that nominated members cannot vote either in the elections for deputy mayor and standing committees. Also, the election of the mayor has to precede the election of deputy mayor. The Supreme Court held so while deciding a petition filed by AAP leader Shelley Oberoi. Although the MCD elections were held in December last year, the mayoral elections were stalled after the dispute between the AAP and BJP over allowing nominated members to vote. In a temporary relief to Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, the Supreme Court of India has stayed the trial proceedings in a 2014 case registered against him for allegedly saying those who believe in Khuda won't be pardoned by Khuda if they vote for BJP during an election campaign. Kejriwal had approached the Supreme Court of India challenging the order passed by the Allahabad High Court in January, which had rejected his plea for discharge. While upholding the delimitation exercise in Jammu and Kashmir, the Supreme Court of India has observed that the Parliament has the power to convert an existing state into a union territory. A Supreme Court bench comprising Justices Sanjay Kishan Kaul and Abhay Oka noted that Article 3 of the Constitution provides that Parliament may by law form new states and alter the areas and boundaries of existing states. As per explanation 1 of Article 3, a state includes union territory. With a view to ensure that trial in the Lakhimpur Kheri case goes on smoothly, the Supreme Court of India has allowed the accused and one family member of each victim along with the lawyers to attend the court proceedings. After granting interim bail to accused Ashish Mishra for a period of 8 weeks on January 25th, the court had called for a report from the trial court regarding the progress of the case. The Supreme Court of India has indicated that it is to commence with the hearing of the petition filed by senior advocate Indira Jaising seeking reforms in the process of designation of senior advocate on Wednesday, that is on 22nd February. The Apex Court has directed the petition to be listed as the first item on the Wednesday board. A bench comprising Justices S.K. Kaul, Manoj Mishra and Aravind Kumar clarified that it would confine the hearing on the issue arising out of its prior judgment in the case of Indira Jaising versus Supreme Court of India back in the year 2017. The Supreme Court has directed the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India to consider whether claims by family members, friends, or such persons other than the registered owner driving or riding borrowed vehicles could be the beneficiaries of personal accident cover, where the accidents could not be attributed to other offending vehicles or the driver's own negligence but other intervening circumstances. The Delhi High Court has ruled that information and clarification sought by the arbitral tribunal on matters and dispute arising under other contracts which do not form a part of the arbitral reference will not alone make them the subject of arbitral proceedings. The bench of Justice Anup Jairam Bhamwani remarked that the letter issued by the arbitrator seeking information and clarification as to whether payments were released to the claimant under other contracts which were not interrelated with the contract under consideration before the court was neither a direction nor an order made by the arbitrator, and it was merely an effort to seek clarification on certain matters. The Delhi High Court has observed that mere suspicion of an accused not returning to India when the liberty granted to travel abroad has never been misused on earlier occasions cannot be a basis to deny permission to travel abroad. Justice Rajneesh Bhatnagar said that the issuance of a lookout circular is a coercive measure aimed at ensuring that an accused appears before the investigating agency or a court of law. The Varanasi court has rejected a petition filed before it seeking registration of criminal cases against Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav and AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi for their alleged remark against Shivalinga purportedly found inside the Gyanvapi mosque premises in Varanasi last year. The Telangana High Court has refused to entertain a request to postpone the NEET PG and NEET MDS exams, which are scheduled to be held in the first week of March, by 3 months. The court noted that the dates for the exams were finalized 6 months ago and they are to be conducted on an all-India basis. Hence, the High Court opined that postponement of the exams may not be feasible. Thank you. Keep watching Courts This Week on LiveLaw for more such updates. See you next week.